Go and I'll be back. Do the head of setting up. Welcome to Innervision FM. I think we're live or something to that effect. To that effect. Hey, I'd like to let you guys know that you can you can go to Johnny at innervisionrecords.org, and if you have ideals for the show, you can you can do that, and you can let us know, if you have some ideals. I'm always open to hear different ideas. Tomorrow is Colorado Give Day, and we're up there. Innervision is up there. And if you want to get a link, if you don't have a link to it, if you can't find us when you go in there, as we're a fantastic nonprofit to to support, there's a way you you can find us for sure. Also, Alan C. He's winterizing his home. Something about winterizing his home, and so he is not going to be here. But I and Hey Joe, we're here. It's as far as I know, it is raising. No, it's raining like crazy in the Philippines. Now, are you back, Hey Joe? Okay. He'll be back in just a second. It's raining like cats and dogs in the Philippines, and gonna get an update on on that. But this has been a wild weekend of just music news in general. And so uh so we're gonna share a little bit of that music news with you. So like, this day in arts and history. And then we got some funny stories, as you can see down there in the description. Sometimes I wonder if I shouldn't put all that description down there. And you can give us some feedback about that, and just put the hashtags down there, and then just have the notes for myself. You could tell me, do you want to know like the full story of what we're going to be talking about, or do you just say, hey, hashtags, that'll work. If you want to know more, we'll just catch the show. And then of course, when I do the shorts later on, um, I like those little cut ups because w- we're not right now on Twitter, and well, because Twitter wants $80 a year or whatever, or maybe it's maybe a little bit more to video. And then what's the other one? TikTok. They either want to have like gamers on there, and I'm not into gaming, so
Oh,
um,
come on.
huh? Yeah, it's like I'm not into the gaming thing, but I don't know why they
Gaming, gaming for the blind.
well, they do have it. I mean,
Do
I don't,
they?
yeah, I don't get it, but they have one that's accessible, and it's like, I don't know. It's just, I know some other people that they were younger guys, like 24, I'm talking about now, and they're gaming. And I'm thinking like, man, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I guess it could be a distraction. I mean, you know, oh, by the way, I didn't put it in my list, but I heard recently that um, Captain Kirk it was in a new movie, and the it sounds kind of interesting. It's a comedy. So him and his friend, they were caught racing down the street in the city, and so of course they took his license, saying if you can't behave yourself, take your license, and so now he has to take the bus. But in order to get his license back, he has to go through these courses or whatever, to say, I'm not gonna. And he meets this lady, and he falls in love, and it's like, but it's a comedy. So I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna look for that movie. It looks like it's pretty interesting. Like older man finds love. Oh man. So. It's good that, but Mr. Sulu hasn't got any movie parts, I don't think, and he's up there
Nothing but
too.
gay stuff, I guess.
Yeah. Who knows, man?
William Shatner, he's been in movies and TV for an extremely long time, since the late 50s.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Him and Leonard Nimoy were country or uh, cowboy actors.
they were.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go look that up.
Even on Gunsmoke, Leonard Nimoy was on there quite often.
Huh. See, and then I didn't get into the cowboy movies until like later on, and then it was just basically like Bonanza. But Gunsmoke. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm just gonna type that in like Little Nimoy and
Just search for Leonard Nimoy, William Shatner in in Western type scenarios.
wow. Did they sound much different than they did when
Well,
they
yeah, they was, I mean, totally different scenes and stuff, of course, you know.
yeah, because I know like Clint Eastwood when he was in the cowboy movies, you know, he sounded a little bit different, but you knew that was Clint Eastwood. Yeah. And he's still making films. And he's up
Making
there
it.
too.
He's not really in them anymore. He is making it. He's a producer.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's one
but
guy I've always enjoyed watching.
yeah. And then because I listened to these old radio time shows, the lady who played Endora and Bewitched, she
Yeah.
was in a lot of like those old time like radio shows.
Agnes Moorehead.
Yeah. So I mean, so you hear these familiar names and it's like, ugh, it's like wow. So so anyway,
Wonder why I
so
remembered her name.
huh?
I wonder why I remembered her name.
Well, so I mean, it's a very, especially if you look at the credits, man, because like I mean, I didn't know anybody's name because I couldn't read the credits, and then like later on, then I started learning people's names. Like you guys probably like you know a lot of the band members' names, and I had to wait until they came and did an interview on the radio, and then even then, I only knew the lead singer's name and none of the background people. So it's like so yeah. But I guess if I wanted to.
I never really followed bands that hard to learn names besides, the more popular ones in the 60s.
Hmm.
This newer stuff, it's just, you know,
No, I don't keep up with the stuff at all. Um, but this song cracks me up. It's Papa Was a Rolling Stone hit number one this past weekend, and it was kind of funny. The guy who wrote the song was jabbing one of the members of the band because his dad had died on the 3rd of September. So he just thought he would put that in the song just to jab him.
huh,
Because it's like so, and I guess the actual songwriter and the lead singer just didn't get along. But I mean, it turned out to be a hit. So how can you complain about that? It's like,
pretty hard to complain.
yeah, and you notice like somebody also said there's never any like really good songs about dads. I mean, you can find all kinds of good songs about moms, but it's very seldom that you find a good song about dads. It's like I've got to get out there and write some more good songs, positive songs that make it to the number one or the top 10. So,
My sister wrote a song back in the 70s, early 70s, about her dad. I thought it was really good, but my
oh, we
dad
need
didn't
more.
like it, of course.
Yeah, pretty good. Now, this next one is on 1997, Good Will Hunting premieres. Now, did you ever see that movie? Good.
Nope.
Yeah, but I didn't even say. but
You
it's
know
kind
what? I did see part of it, but it was boring.
of it's a it, well, it's back in those days. It's like I don't know, artistic stuff.
Yeah, I
Mac
was
Damon, Ben Affleck. Oh, okay. So it was a lot of
and
hard
Robin
hitters.
Williams, and
Why you Robin Williams is in the movie? Okay,
he
I s-
played one of the
yeah, I see it.
professors.
Now it's the class is still here. So well, maybe I might look it up. Yeah. So if you guys, out there, and leave it in the comment lines if you've seen the movie and what you think about it. Um, 1984, 80. So he appears in the Beverly Hills Cop. Now that was a good cop movie.
The second one was as well. The third one was kind of a letdown, but
Oh man, it's like they
they just ran the thing dry.
now was the second one was him like he was hanging out with his partner and they were drunk and then they're going to his apartment and then someone knocks him out and then kills his partner. That could have
Um,
been, or was that the first one? See,
don't know.
that's something I remember. And then I remember the one part where he was getting to see this guy and he was at this exclusive club. So he pretended that he was gay and he says, I think I got something from uh this guy's oh man. And and then later, I don't know, man. Later on, I mean, there's been rumors about Eddie Murphy because um I guess he said he picked up this trans at 5 o'clock in the morning. He said it looked like they wanted looked like he was distressed, and so he gave him a ride. And I don't know, man. It's like I guess if your family's out of town, you're kind of bored, you can drive around and get into trouble. I guess. But that was like a weird story, but they covered that up. And then I guess it was another story. Oh, I think I talked about this last week. Um, this other singer, uh, and they squelched that. So who knows? Who knows? These Hollywood people, they tend to get into a lot of stuff. So one of the funniest movies of the 80s, and it turned him to no, they said this movie turned him into a global movie, a global star. But I'm thinking that other movie,
48 Hours
48 Hours, I think that
with
was the
Nick
one.
Nolte. Yeah, that was both those movies were good.
Yeah, I mean,
Another 48 Hours.
yeah, that was a good one. Now let's see,
Last thing I seen Nick Nolte in was that he played a character
I
in
Spy, wasn't he? Isn't that how he started off his career, like an I Spy? Or
I,
no,
I
or
don't
maybe
know.
not. No, his
But
voice sound.
he played in a Walt Disney series of the one of the Star Wars deals, and
Oh yeah,
it was just his likeness into a small person.
wow. Okay, now I went into December 6th. Oh, okay. Now this is for the Rolling Stones, man. So, like, 1969, the ultimate tragedy, and the Stones hired these bikers for security. It's like probably wasn't the best choice of security, but I guess they were maybe cheaper than the regular police.
A friend of mine went to see the Stones in Minneapolis or St. Paul. I don't remember what town it was in, but his buddy was a boxer, right?
Hmm.
And they were out there, and somebody come pushing through him, and the guy knocked him out. He knocked the guy out, and it turned out he was Mick Jagger.
Oh, can I? Wow. And Nick Jagger's not he's not that tall of a guy, I understand. He's like,
No, and he's rude.
oh, okay. And on top of that,
On top.
This would be short and rude.
Start rooting, get
Good night.
F around and find out.
You know, I saw them at Folsom Field, and it was me and my grade school friend, and it's back, before the cell phones. And my sister dropped us off, and we went and I think it was Hart and George Thorogood, and we had a very good show. And then afterwards, we left, and my sister somehow she found us so we can get a ride back home. But I said before cell phone, I mean, couldn't say like we're over here, but she found us, and
Hmm.
it was like, so that was pretty cool. Oh, and
Communication was different then,
yeah,
more
man,
common sense.
she would pick me up from the most unusual places, but I'm thinking like, how did we ever do that without cell phone?
Mhm.
Oh man. But and then I guess let's see what 1965 the drama continues. The 1972 two LP releases in 1965. Then then in 1972, Nick Jagger was thumbing through the paper, drinking his tea, and found out that him and his girlfriend was wanted on drug charges. Gee. And then I understand they were from a rich family and the Beatles were from a poor family, but people thought it was the other way around, you know,
Yeah,
just because of the way they presented the Beatles.
they
Eh,
presented the Beatles clean cut guys.
Yeah.
Well, dressed
Li-
in the suits and stuff like that.
Little did they know. Oh man. So that was kind of cool. So now December 8th, of course, John Lennon was shot. And it was just really weird because of what I heard about it, he went out of his complex and he saw the guy, and the guy, said, "Hey, how you doing?" and all that kind of stuff. And then I guess the guy had this kind of deranged whatever, and it's like, psh, God. So shot him four times close range,
Yeah.
and he came out with that album, which I thought it was like was one of the best albums that he made. He made Yoko Ono sound decent, and it was some good songs. So. Okay, guitar. This more in music is okay. A Whole Lot of Love with Led Zeppelin hit number 4 in that year as well. And
Paul Simon.
yeah, Paul Simon, that 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, that was kind of a cool song. And still crazy after all these years. I heard the title song. I wasn't too much impressed with that song. But I like his storytelling, and I guess he was okay for you younger people. It used to be Paul Simon. It was Paul Paul Simon and Garfunkel.
Art Garfunkel, yeah.
Garfunkel, yeah. And so they
See, the
started
best song I liked of them was The Boxer.
the Boxer.
Yeah.
Now, what about that one, Mrs. Robinson? That
I
one,
didn't care for that much. I
yeah.
didn't care for that movie though either.
And then this group called Disturbed did a remake of Hello, Darkness, my old friend. Da,
Yeah.
da, da. I mean, I think that Disturbed did like even a better version of that song.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was yeah. So if you get it, well, yeah. Some people might have thought, did Disturbed write that song? No, it's Simon and Garfunkel. And then let's see. Oh, so this raccoon, I guess, gets on a rooftop and kind of like just um, breaks the alarm system, falls through the roof, and then it's a liquor store. So it starts, I guess, drinking up a lot of liquor and then starting to vandalize the place. I'm surprised it only cost like $150 worth of damage, unless I got that wrong. But It
You had a
was
better Friday than I did.
yeah. And then when I guess I don't know if who came first, the police, and then they called the animal control, or the animal control. Probably the police came first, and then
Police, yeah,
called animal control, and by then the raccoon was passed out.
yeah, sleeping off the booze.
That guy, man. Oh man, that is really wild, man. So I guess you don't. Okay, I live on the seventh floor, and a squirrel climbed up and is looking through my window, and I'm thinking like, what if summertime, you leave your windows open. Like if it was really something in there, could a squirrel like get through the screen and
Oh
get
yeah,
in?
yeah, they're rodents. They'll get to anything.
That is wild.
They
I'm
have
thinking,
sharp claws and big teeth.
and to climb up 7 floors, I'm thinking like, couldn't you find something on the first floor? But I guess if you can do it, and I guess, shoot. But that is
Hmm.
wow. How these little rodents can climb a wall like that. So, jeez, crazy. Oh yeah. Oh, oh, I don't know why I didn't see this before. Oh no, okay, I didn't put this one in the YouTube description. It had Alan Chu says, uh, "Is that where you got that?"
Yep, that's exactly where I got it from.
Okay, I'm looking at that. I said, I've heard that before.
Well, I knew that from somewhere.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Oh man. So so after 5 years, they finally got the pipe bomber. Now we got these conflicting reports.
Yeah, the
Bas
first one they showed was a woman,
yeah.
not the black guy.
So
I don't get how they changed their story.
that is yeah, because I'm thinking and that's exactly what I heard. And then I heard that they were even having conversations with this person. Uh Footage of that. So I don't know, man. It seems like there's a lot of like changing
They're,
of chess
yeah,
pieces.
they're still lying there through their teeth. You know, it's
Yeah. So
not
it's like
trustworthy. They need to shut that whole agency and CIA down. They need to shut them down and start over.
yeah, because I mean they definitely got a bunch of implanted violators in the FBI. And then they tried to say he's a Trump supporter. None of those people that were coerced into going in there were Trump supporters. It was mostly Epstein, who was an FBI hack, and who knows how many other of those 200 and so odd members of
Ray
the
Epps,
FBI.
all that.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't
they're
believe.
just so blatantly corrupt and everybody knows it and they don't care.
Yeah.
They have no interest about caring what other people think about that. They don't care. Truth is plain to see, but
Hmm.
don't care.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, I don't want any handcuffs on the civilians. I want some handcuffs on these higher ends. And it's like then I might start to believing. Maybe.
You know?
Okay. No, today is not the day for the Colorado Give Day. It's tomorrow. So go up to Colorado Give Day, I think it's .org. And I put a link down there so you guys can click on that. And I just set it up last week, started sending out emails uh, this week because it just took me a while to set that. Cause you just set up the bank thing, you got to set up a video, it's a bunch of stuff. It's just not as easy as that. But hopefully we'll get. And then I saw NPR. Okay, their goal is $1 million, and then it says someone has donated $10,000, so they're looking for matching donors. And I said, Now, this is the way, let all your liberal and your Democrats support your stuff. If they really find your biased news that interesting and that important, let them support it and not take my tax dollars because I'm not interested in the propaganda. So, but anyway, but if you're interested in Innervision's propaganda, donate. Shoot. Oh man. So anyway, so hey Joe, you okay, you were telling me that it was like really raining hard
Well,
there.
today it isn't, but all weekend it was from last Thursday or whenever it's been raining hard. Northwest monsoon or northeast monsoon, and then there was a tropical depression looking to be a typhoon. It's past us now, so
And then you were
it's
telling me
stopped.
something interesting about when the kids go out and the rain, they have to actually come back in and wash that stuff off. That's a bummer.
They tend to get sick when they've been playing in the rain.
That is
And
wild.
I don't know why. Got to be from all the garbage that they spray in the air.
I just wish they would just
Uh,
leave it alone. Because then I heard like, certain places where you get like grapes and strawberries, they spray them like crazy. Just leave it alone. It's like, where were we before all this stuff came? I mean, it was just fine.
Healthier,
Huh? Yeah, yeah,
healthier.
yeah, definitely a lot healthier. But they just seem that they just gotta stick their nose into everything. And it's like,
Monsanto.
so anyway. Anyway, so that's gonna do it for today. I'm in my new location, feeling a lot warmer, not in front of the cold window. And hey, so and I very get sick very seldom, but I don't know. I got a lot of cold feet in the other section, but this is cool. So anyway, so we're gonna call it a night, and